Hey guys, Jessica here, and today we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going vlog style. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes, give you an idea of what I do on a regular daily basis. Why? Because we haven't bought a storage unit, and Zena and I did not plan for this video, so I thought, you know what, I'll show you guys around, give you an idea of what I got going on a regular day. It's a Thursday, I've got a lot going on, so I guess let's get to it. All right, so this room that I'm in, guys, this is actually our sunroom. Zena's been working really hard in here. She works on it over the weekend. This is the room where when we moved in back in the end of, gosh, it's been like the end of September or beginning of October, I think. Maybe it was the end of October. I can't remember at this point. I feel like we've been here long enough that it's like mush in my head, but so this is the room where it was kind of like, where do we put things as we had family helping us move in? Put it in the sunroom, put it in the sunroom. So this room was completely packed full of stuff all this time. And Zena came out here this weekend, started cleaning it up some and trying to organize it a little bit, put some boxes in the rooms where they belong. We tried to keep it all in here just so it's not spread out through the house nonstop and driving us crazy. So we had some normalcy in most rooms of the house. We also had some stuff stashed in the garage. We have a little single car garage that we're stashing things in. So Zena has gone around and distributed some of it to the rooms it belongs in and tried to make a space in here because the plan is temporarily, this is going to be a hangout room eventually, but temporarily it's going to be a room for us to kind of get items processed and ready for Dibdit auctions, or I've actually got those shoe boxes up there. Those are listed on Marketplace right now. I put them up for 40 bucks. They've gotten zero attention so far. These Yeezy boxes do sell for like 20 bucks on eBay, so I'm hoping somebody will come in and buy those all in one fell swoop and I won't have to worry about it. I won't have to mess with it with listing and all that, but so yep, those are available. This right here is tonight's Dibdit auction. Sorry about the lighting in here, guys. I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn around and show you guys this. This is the light we're working with, and yes, that's the rest of our pile of crap that needs to finish being gone through, but look at this light. I hit my head on it all the time, so I need to raise it up. We're going to replace it, but it's terrible. So this is tonight's auction. These are a bunch of t-shirts from that Goodwill Bins trip and a couple from the last storage auction. Just like 2 or 3, but the rest of it's all from Goodwill for the most part. This is all getting auctioned off tonight. I'm currently washing some more loads of clothing to go for our next auction, and also for I've got a commons lot that I'm going to list of all leggings from that last unit. So I took a bunch of the leggings that were in good condition, that didn't seem to have any, you know, holes or stains or anything, and I'm just going to lot them all together. They're all like the same size because they came from the same person. So we figured, why not just lot them together? We'll throw them on commons, see if anybody has any interest in them, and see what happens. So we just kind of an experiment, you know. We're trying to figure out different ways to process some of this stuff from the storage units as quickly as possible, because we only have so much space. We can't be storing stuff forever. We can't list everything on eBay because we would never have enough room to store it. But we want to get it moved and out to Dibdit to give you guys some good deals, or whoever else good deals on some inventory, or we donate what we can that is not profitable for us. So we've been finding different ways to donate, different places to donate. We've had to get a little creative with some of the waste, but we're getting there. We're figuring it all out. We've gotten some cool tips from a few of you guys, and we do appreciate that. We're working on a storage unit auction kit, like a little go bag to keep in the car. We found a little bag that we already owned, and Zena's been putting a few things here and there in it, and I've got a couple things that I need to gather up and put in it, but we are working on having that put together, and I can promise you right now, we fully intend to be taking a table with us every time from now on, because this last unit, we thought, oh, we don't need a table, we'll be fine. It's not that much stuff. If you guys watched that video, you know our backs were killing us by the end of it, so we'll try to remember to take that table with us. So anyway, I've got a lot to do today. I'm going to, like I said, I'm working on some loads of laundry already to get cleaned up and pictured for our next Dibdit auction, also for eBay. Zena also did some hats, did some drafts on hats for me for eBay, so I need to get those finished, pushed through. I've pushed a few of them through already, but I need to do that as well. I'm meeting somebody to pick up the heat press that we found in the manager's special unit. I'm meeting that person later this evening, right before my Dibdit auction. They're kind of close together, but it should work out. I'm hoping that everything goes as planned. But selling that for $60, that is the plan. That's what we agreed on. So moving that thing quickly, you can get it on Amazon for like 95-ish. I think it's on sale right now. So I did find it, the exact same model. So I put 60 on it and it got a ton, I mean a ton of attention. Finally, somebody made a concrete plan with me. So 60 bucks, getting that out of here. I've got those boxes listed, just waiting to see if those sell on Marketplace. They really have had zero attention so far. We also have the car seat listed. It's gotten a little bit of attention, but not much. But there are a lot of car seats on Marketplace. But yeah, so we're just kind of wait and see how that one goes. But yeah, so lots going on. What did I say? Getting ready for the auction, meeting that person to do the heat press, pushing through listings for Xena. I think that's it for right now. And then I have the auction at 7 p.m. tonight. So gotta do that. Gotta ship those items as well. I'll probably go ahead and package them up tonight. And that way I don't have to worry about it in the morning. But anyways, I guess I'm gonna get to work, guys, and I will check back in with you in a little bit. Y'all, look how cute this is. I was just about to get out of my chair after finishing the drafts that Xena set up for me. And I look down and see this. Little Dobby has decided to jump in the bed with Maggie, which he does often. Every time she lays in a bed, he comes over and tries to get in with her. Sometimes she looks at you super annoyed, but then eventually she falls asleep with him, and these are the results that we get. How cute is this? All right, guys, so it's after 4 o'clock now. I've gotten some more loads of laundry done, getting those ready for other auctions. I've got our hats listed that Xena got ready for me, and now it's time to take them out to the shop. And I'm gonna take the dogs with me because I think they all gotta go potty. They all been napping all day, so here they are. Look, they're all like, "Let me out, let me out." Ready, steady, go! Go, everybody! Good job. And I'm gonna grab these hats, and we're gonna go out here because I think I need to go ahead and set up for the auction. And I think I'm gonna do it in the house, in that sunroom, instead of out here in the shop because it's real cold. The sunroom honestly isn't real super warm, but it's definitely warmer than the shop is. With all those windows, it doesn't heat and cool real super well, so... Oh, it's kind of dark in here. Oh, let me turn on the light real quick. Ta-da! That was a good look, right? So we got HB4, we're gonna go put it away. You can see it's a mess in here still. I gotta get this table put back together so I can use it. It's been so cold out here that we haven't been coming out here a whole lot. Let's see. That goes up there. That'll work. And I need to find my big ring light because I think I'm gonna need it in there. Should be up here. Still in the box. I never took it out since we moved. So need that, and I also need my stand for the iPad because I use Xena's iPad to do all the Dibdit auctions. This is the or the iPad stand that I use, or I should say stand that I use for the iPad. It's adjustable and it has this, it's like springy. I got this on Amazon. It was like 30 bucks or something like that, but it's awesome. I can put the iPad on it and use that as my screen to load items onto the auction, and way easier than using a phone. So if you have the opportunity to be able to do something like this, if you do auctions like this, you can get one of those for like $30. It's worth your time, I promise. It makes life so much easier. When I was just using my phone, we used to do Whatnot some, and when I would do that, I always used my cell phone, and it was tough. It's so hard to see things on the tiny little screen, you know? So the stand is definitely, that has been very valuable to me. So I'm gonna go take this stuff in the house and get it set up, but I can't hold the camera and carry it at the same time, so I'll see you in there. All right, guys, so I went ahead and brought the dogs in, and I got this ring light and the tripod set up with the iPad. Couldn't think of what it was called. Looking straight at it, couldn't remember what it was called. I'm gonna flip you guys around, but the ring light is on, so that's why you see so much light on me right now. I'm trying to get it adjusted right, because if you've ever worked with a ring light, they like blind you. If you have them turned up too high, your eyeballs are going to be burning by the time you're done. All right, so here's how we're looking. You see I've got the iPad there kind of in front of it so that I can see what it looks like and adjust. The camera varies just a little bit when you're using the Dibdit app, so I may have to adjust a little bit right before I start the show, but I think I'm still gonna see how bright that is on my face. Can you imagine if you did the like makeup tutorials and stuff, how bright that would be? My gosh, they get right up in it. But let me get you guys close. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm lit pretty well. Oh, camera's adjusting. My GoPro is auto adjusting too, so I think I'm good on that. I think that's ready to go. See the difference in the lighting in here? Oh, I just turned the knob to adjust the color after I turned it off. That was dumb. I just immediately went to the second knob. But yeah, it's way different than having it off. So it's after 5 o'clock. I still gotta meet that girl to sell the press. What do I need to get done real quick? I'm trying to think about it. I always feel like I get a little panicky when I know I have an auction coming up, even though it's easy. I've done it a million times now. We started selling on Dibdit January 1st of 2024. So we've been doing it for over a year now, and we did plenty of auctions over on Whatnot. So I shouldn't be nervous, but it's just like a natural anticipation, I guess. That happens when I worked a regular job, like right before I would go in, I would feel like a little bit of anxiety and anticipation, I guess, and I get a little frantic. But I still do that with Dibdit. As soon as I turn on the camera though, it all goes away. Either way, I still have a lot of fun with it. But anyway, I'm going to go and start taking some photos of these items for our next Dibdit auction. Try to get caught up on that, or, you know, get ahead of the game on that so I don't have to think about it closer to it. It's actually on Tuesday, so I want to get it done before the weekend, because normally on the weekend, Xena and I end up going and running errands or buying a storage unit and things like that. So I end up not having time to get that kind of stuff done, and I get frantic because it's not done. So I'm gonna go start doing that, stop yammering, and I'll check back in with you guys right before the auction. All right, y'all, so plans changed a little bit. The girl that I was supposed to meet to sell the heat press ended up getting off work a little bit late, so I'm gonna meet her after the auction. We have made an arrangement, so I'm about to start the auction though. I've only got a couple of minutes left. The dogs are barking because I bet Xena just came home, so please excuse them. Maggie's just a really good guard dog. So right now I'm over here setting up, putting YouTube on my laptop so I can keep an eye on comments and block anybody if need be. Sometimes we get some comments from the live people that are a little spicy that don't need to be on our channel and don't need to be on Dibdit. So I like to have it open just in case, but here we go. We're all set up. Looks like we've got 2 minutes left. I might need to turn that down just a little bit. So there we go. So you guys can see what the screen looks like there. This is right before you go live. If you hit the start live button, then you see this and you can flip it around. See, I can kind of see, it's blurry, but I can kind of see where I am and make sure that everything's set up right. Just got a pre-bid there. Someone's coming in and pre-bidding on stuff, but here's your flip around button. So it's probably blurry for you guys, but I figured I'd show it to you real quick. But here we go. Here's my channel, and I'm gonna go to live and see. We should pop up here in just a minute, but let's just go ahead and go live. Let's hit it. Live. We're officially live, and anybody who's watching sees that I'm holding my GoPro because I'm filming a little vlog today for YouTube. So for Saturday's video. Hey, Mom. So there you go, guys. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna show them something real quick. Here's where you go if you're doing this. If you're selling, you go here, click on the little store, and you can see everything in here. You can see if anything has any bids yet. There's one right there with a bid on it. Let me get a little closer. We are doing a giveaway tonight, so that's cool. So you click on it, move it to the stage, and there you go. So there we go. Looks like we got a few people in here. I'm gonna put my camera down. So thanks, guys. I'll see you after the live. All right, guys, so the auction is over. It was a pretty all right success. It wasn't like amazing, but I tend to ramble a little bit during my auctions once I get to thinking about something. So here's everything that sold. Everything on this shelf. There's a few items left in here. Let me move the iPad. there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 40 items, or 7 out of 39 items, I think. So not bad. If I'm going fast, I can knock out 30. And then I also did, or I can knock out 40. But I also did a giveaway, and I gave away this, if I can get it to open up here, Whataburger. Went to random, I believe it was Random Relics, ended up winning it. So if you come over to our Dibdit auctions, they have a new giveaway feature. So you just have to be a follower. You click on our name at the top of the screen, hit follow, and then you hit enter giveaway, and you could win a giveaway. You don't even have to buy anything, and it's totally free. I pay for shipping, and it just ships out to you. So Random Relics, if you're watching, congrats. I believe that was who it was. But yeah, so sold most everything. I did throw in one extra thing, so I guess I did actually sell one more item than I said I did, because I did a random pop-up item. Really cool Columbia full zip that we found in that Goodwill Bins video. It had a tiny little hole back here on the neck where the collar is, right in the seam. The seam had just pulled, so I made sure that was clear, and it sold. So I think I made about somewhere between 60 and 70 bucks. So not a ton of money, but really, really easy packing, really easy to list onto Dibdit. So not a huge profit, but still fun. I think we spent like 40 bucks or something on everything. So, but there's plenty of other stuff from that has not been put up on Dibdit, hasn't been put in the booth yet. So we got plenty of other items from that haul to still make some more profit on. So that's a good, we're in the green on this so far. So, but yeah, so I gotta go meet this gal, and I keep saying gal. I feel like an old man when I say meet this gal, and meet up with her to sell the heat press machine. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Hey guys, it's the next morning. It is 10:15 a.m. I'm meeting that young lady to sell the heat press. Last night it just kind of fell apart. I got done with my auction, and it was a little bit too late for her at that point because it was like 8:20. So she's got kids and, you know, needed to be with her kids. So no big deal. So we're meeting this morning, and hopefully that goes well. She's almost here is what she said. So we'll see how it goes, but I wanted to check in with you guys. I am watching a few storage units just to see if I can get one cheap. Not that we necessarily need one right now, because as you guys know, we've been buying them a lot, so we currently have a lot of inventory that we need to get through, but hopefully we'll start doing more auctions over on Dibdit and move some of it a little bit quicker, maybe do like 2 a week. We'd like to get to that point, and then maybe bump it up even more if we need to, but we'll see how these auctions go. I'm not sure. Xena has no idea that I'm watching them, but there is one that's up for auction right now. That is another small unit, like what we got for $500. It was like $500 including taxes and fees and all. And the bid last I saw was at $400. It's got a ton of Nike and other shoe boxes in it, like a big pile of probably like 30 boxes or so. And it's already up to $400. We paid $380. The winning bid was $380 for ours, and then the taxes and fees made it $500. But it's already at $400, and it still had like 2 hours left last I looked. So I'm curious. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I just want to see how much it sells for, but we're not making that mistake again anytime soon. Now, it wasn't a total mistake. I've already sold the Beats by Dre for $68.99, so that was awesome, and sold some of the clothing and stuff that we found in there. Oh, I sold the Chick-fil-A hat for $16.99. I'm gonna ship that out here in just a little bit. So after I make this sale with this nice lady, I'm gonna go back to the house and pack orders. I'll bring you guys along, and we'll pull, I've got like 7 orders or something on eBay. We'll pull those, and I'll get those all packed up and go to the post office, and then we'll see if we win a storage unit. All right, guys, so we're actually back at the shop. I just got back. We got 60 bucks. Eehoo, 60 bucks. So glad that's gone. So now we gotta sell the car seat and the shoe boxes. I kind of have a feeling the shoe boxes won't sell, but we'll see. I might need to lower my price here in a couple of days, but we've got 7 eBay orders to pull, and then I've also got all of my orders from Dibdit last night's auction that I need to pack as well. So let's pull these orders real quick. The first thing we're looking for is in G1. It's a camera lens hood. I had to shut the door out here because somebody is out there playing, but also picking up rocks, and I could hear him chewing on a rock and had to get it out of his mouth. A little poot. He's the worst about putting stuff in his mouth, so. But, look, even my finger. Alright, so let's go over here. We're going to G1, looking for this lens hood. It should be, yeah, it's right there. Easy, easy, easy. Let me sit you guys down there so that I can reach up and in here. There we go. Just a plastic lens hood for a Canon lens. There you go. My hot hands and the cold out here is making it get a little, like, what do you call that? You know, it looks like it's wet after you see that after you move your fingers. But our next item is actually right behind me. I already know what it is. So it's in the box that I brought out yesterday, the hat box 4. One of the hats that I listed late at night, the night before last, sold already. So, and it was a good one. It was a good one. Oh, I'll put on the screen how much this lens hood sold for. It wasn't a whole lot, but there it is on the screen. And then this is a vintage K Products Los Angeles Clippers hat. It's got that nice wraparound logo. I did not see any with the wraparound logo on eBay, so I saw some with just that center logo, and people were asking like 20 bucks-ish. But since that one had the wraparound spell out also, I listed it for $32.99, and I had like 7 watchers right before it sold, and I had already received 2 lowball offers in the messages. I do not have best offer turned on any of my listings. That's just a personal choice. I always get tired of people messaging me or sending me lowball offers. It just makes me upset. Because, I mean, use common sense when you send an offer, right? Don't be a butthead and send like a 10% offer. So I got tired of it, and it was just, you know, it was just upsetting me all the time. So I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. I just turned it off. If people are serious, they'll send me an actual message. A lot of times they're still not very serious, but I nip that in the bud real quick and deal with that. So, but it's so many less that it's not so bad. But this hat, I got like I said, I got a couple lowball offers. I said, no, we're not taking offers right now, but sold for $32.99. So that worked out. That one was good. Let's see. There's leaves that blew in here. I don't know if y'all can hear that noise. He's pushing leaves around. He loves picking up leaves. We're looking for a Funko Pop. It is Chandler being dressed as the bunny, and that's in C4. So Xena actually did a couple of Funko Pop buys recently. She bought some off of Marketplace. Look at that, my drawer's hanging open over here. She bought some off of Marketplace for like 25 bucks. And then she also bought some on Dibdit. Pretty cheap. Those all went in our booth. But there's 4 in here. 1 has sold. Some are in the booth. But this one right here is in a pop protector, the plastic protector there. And it's Chandler being, like I said, dressed as a bunny. And it's flocked. You can see that there, so it looks kind of fuzzy. And that sold for $24.99. Now we paid $25 for, gosh, I think it was like 15? No. Something like that. About 15, somewhere between 15 and 20 pops. So we didn't pay a whole lot for them. But like I said, 25 bucks for that one. So we made our money back on those just with, well, I mean, after fees and stuff. But I have already shipped another one off. Somebody's whining. Say, I won't go outside. I won't go outside. Okay, don't chew on anything, okay? I'll have to go check on him here in a few minutes. Next, we gotta go back to the exact same hat box. Okay, so back to HB4. I'm just gonna put y'all over here on the thing again. We're looking for the Chick-fil-A hat. Also just listed the Chick-fil-A hat, and you guys know that came from the $500 unit. And looks like this is it right here. It is. There you go. Chick-fil-A, like trucker style hat. These sell fast, guys. This one, it sold really fast for $16.99. So if you see Chick-fil-A stuff, pick it up. The t-shirts sell well for us. Or not the t-shirts, their uniform stuff. I still got to list all the polo uniform shirts that we found. Obviously that tells me I need to do it quickly so that they'll sell fast. And we can, there we go. And then we can recoup some more of that money from that unit. But I need to have a clothing day. I think I'm gonna, maybe if we have time, I'll have Zena help me with clothing this weekend. I can be taking all the pictures and she can help me get them bagged up and ready to catalog. So we might do that. She keeps wanting to do that. So maybe that's what we'll do. But the Chick-fil-A stuff, Cane's chicken fingers, their t-shirts, they normally have like t-shirts that are kind of funny and they have like cartoons and stuff on them. Those sell really well. Those sell very well. We've sold a ton of Cane's stuff. Let's see. So that was $16.99. Let's pull, the next item is a game. I still haven't put the games away. And I'm actually ashamed of how they look right now. Look at this. We've been getting all kinds of, this is all bubble wrap right here. The one behind it's all paper. We went dumpster diving for boxes the other day, which I have a big stack of boxes right there too that I need to get put away. And I found a ton of bubble wrap too. I didn't need it because, as you guys know, I just bought 4 big rolls from Sam's Club recently. So I really didn't need it, but I'm going to take it if I find it for free. So I'm completely overrun and need to take a few minutes and clean this up. So here is our video games, which need to get put on a shelf. This is what we sold. This is a little, it's a game for the Sega Mega Drive, which you can see there's some like Japanese characters there. I think they're Japanese. Little box, little small box, looks like a Sega box, but as you can see, everything is in characters. So it is Batman. We got this in Phoenix. How do you do? Oh, you have to push it for it to open. And there is the game. I've actually had this listed for a long time. It's been a couple years since we went to Phoenix for our Zena's vacation. She gets 2 weeks a year. And so we chose to go to Phoenix and go thrifting and stuff. And we found this. And we took some stuff with us. We took some musical equipment to trade at a store that we had heard of from another YouTuber that is there in Phoenix. And yeah, so we picked that up to flip, and that sold for $87.97, and that was on sale. So I don't remember what we paid for it. It wasn't a ton. I had it listed for, what is this? My sale is 20% off right now, I think. So add 20% to that. Whatever. That's what my asking price was currently, but it's been sitting for a long time. So $87.97, I'm happy to see that one get out the door. Plus, I'll take that sale. What's our next item is a Blu-ray, and it's an E4. Down here in E4, looking for another stakeout, and I see it right there. There we go. Another stakeout. I'll close that in just a moment. And that sold for $2.39. Cha-ching. Big money, right? I have a sale going most often. I try to keep some sort of a sale or a coupon going all the time, just to keep my eBay store nice and active. So all these Blu-rays and stuff that I listed early on are finally starting to sell off, and they're only selling for a couple bucks. So keep that in mind when you sell Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff. Not all of them are worth much at all. Most of them are not. So let's see. Last one is another hat in HB nothing. It literally just says HB. But I know where it is. Down in this box by themselves, pretty much. They're with some linens. Somebody actually sent these to me for free. Messaged me and said, hey, I have all these. I know you sell hats. If you're interested, I'll just ship them to you. He had more, but he said, here's some for now. If you sell more, let me know and I'll send you some. So we get all these for free. I mean, I tried to pay. I tried to pay for shipping, and he said, no, just take them. I'll send them to you. So we've got a whole bunch of them. These army hats, brand new. He said he had them listed and couldn't sell them, and that the market was just too flooded. So he figured he'd pass them on to someone else and give us a shot. So that sold for $6.99. So thank you, all profit. We'll take it. We actually have a few of these in our booth too, just so that we have them dispersed a little. I might auction some on Dibdit maybe and see what happens. That's a good idea because we've got so many. You saw how many were in that tote. But I'm gonna get this stuff packed. Here's all the stuff that sold on Dibdit last night. I just kind of threw it back down into the tote so that it's easy for me to move around and pull from. So I'm gonna get this stuff all packed up. And Dobby, come here, buddy. Say hello, say hello. I'm gonna keep an eye on this little fella. And I'll check back in with you guys shortly after I get this all packed up, and I'll be keeping an eye on these auctions. Hopefully we get a small unit. Who knows? We'll see. Okay guys, so I gotta insert a cute little clip here. Check this out. Look at this guy. I propped that little heater up so that it would point at him, and he's just here snoozing. I actually stepped across this and went into the house real quick to get an IKEA bag, and he hasn't flinched, so he's still breathing. He's just napping real hard. Alright guys, so I finally finished packing all the orders. I had 10 orders, I believe it was, from the auction last night over on Dibdit, and then I had 7 orders from eBay. Pretty decent sales day yesterday, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I did just win a storage auction a few minutes ago. I paid $70. Well, the winning bid was $70, so there will also be taxes and fees and stuff like that, buyer's premium, all that jazz. But so it'll be under $100, probably around somewhere between 80 and 90 after fees and all that. So make sure you like and subscribe so that you and hit the notification bell so you get notified when that video comes out. It should be on Tuesday, depending on if I win any other auctions. I don't know. I think I will put that one first though. So yeah, we'll do that one on Tuesday. But I'm probably going to film that tomorrow with Xena. I am looking at a couple of other ones that are still kind of a lower amount. So trying to stay on the lower end of units and bank on finding random mystery things or great clothing like we did in the last one. This one that I just won does have some like skateboard stickers on some plastic drawers, so, and lots of clothing that's still on the hanger that just got kind of thrown in there. It looks like probably a I think you got to be 18 to rent. I'm sure you're going to have to be 18 to rent a storage unit, so it's probably someone 18 to 25. I wouldn't say it looks like teenager's unit almost, honestly. So hopefully it's good. We'll see. I'm about to go pay for it after I drop off packages, but yeah, wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna bid on a couple more of these units and see if we can get anything else. So but I guess that's where I'm gonna end this video, guys. I've given you a little bit of the last 2 days. It's kind of been fun filming like this. Let me know if you like this style or not. I'll probably only do it every once in a while, honestly, because we've got so much going on with the storage units and all that. So but anyway, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Dobby says he loves you. Bye-bye.